I recently came across a great article on digitalmusicnews.com, and I would like to share with you a few things I've learned from it. So the title is Why Are Musicians Still Leaving Royalties on the Table? It usually boils down to three mistakes. Now, mistake number one is failing to become familiar with music industry terms and concepts. In that mistake number one, they talk about how artists don't necessarily understand how they don't necessarily understand the ins and outs of performing rights organizations, which is also known as PROs. So for those of you who don't know what a performing rights organization, it's basically an organization that helps artists get paid every time their music is played in public establishments. Now, if you're an artist and you sign with a performing rights organization, they're gonna help you they're gonna help you with the process of playing your music in gyms, clubs, it could be in Starbucks, in all kinds of places. Even with streaming and distribution too, they could help you out with that. For the ones in Canada, some in the states too. Now, once you're able to understand the ins and outs of those PROs, then you definitely have a great start in the music business because you will know where the money's going and how you're getting paid. And it's important to ask the right questions every time you register with them. You do your own research. You look up a lot. You look up their own websites. Like for instance, in the States they have ASCAP, BMI, CSAC, if I'm not mistaken. Canada we have SOCAN, and the one in UK I forgot what it was, but there's one in UK you could look it up. So that's pretty much it for the mistake number one. Mistake number two, overlooking the significance of metadata, which has everything to do with royalty payments. So what is metadata? It's simply all the information that is all the collection of information when it comes to your song. So who's the title of the song, who produced it. This way you know who's part of the song, who's part of the project, who's supposed to get paid, and you gotta make sure that it's clear from the get go. This way everyone has their fair share. That's also something you want to look up metadata when you go on Google and how it affects your pockets. How is it good for you as a musician? Number three, opting not to consult a royalty collection agency. So there's a lot of great royalty collection agencies that you could look up. For the most part, you want to make sure that you learn about CD Baby, DistroKid, TuneCore, and how they could help you distribute your music. How who are they associated with? Because sometimes they may be associated with other collection royalty agencies, and a lot of them can do collection of or so a lot of them distribute music, but they also do collection royalty agency work. So make sure you do your research. For instance, I know there's one that's called my bad, Harry Fox. That's the one that collects most of the masters and gives you a lot of information that you need to know. So make sure you do your research, and I hope this helped. Love.